Another weekend, another night of heavyweights going at it. This weekend, we got Rozenstruik versus Gane. A lot riding on this fight, man. Give me your initial thoughts.
So this one's got serious implications for the heavyweight division, man. We're wrapping up our little 4-man tournament we got going.
Bro, we got a bracket going in each division.
Pretty much, man. We got the lineups. We understand what's next. Dana, stop working.
Okay? I know.
It's us. But in all seriousness, this is a big one. We got a little bit of a clog, a jam pack at the top here, but could sort some stuff out. And, these guys, there's only one loss between the two. Biggie Boy, his only loss is to Francis. He got knocked the fuck out.
Another head on Francis's mantle, bro. Francis is just a monster. It's like, is that even like something to be shameful of, Like,
absolutely not.
It was in the first round, right?
He hit Francis too, but Francis just eats it and then hits him harder. Sends him in another dimension. Rozenstruik, whatever the hell. He KO'd JDS. Everybody's been knocking out Junior Dos Santos lately.
Yeah, dude, he is not on a good skid right now at all.
Feels bad, Junior.
He's having it rough.
He was a champ, so he can retire, damn it. Keep your brain intact, buddy.
You retire. Yeah, exactly. He retires now. He might make it to 55.
Jesus. Jairzinho KO'd Overeem. That last second knockout, he was getting picked apart a little bit by Overeem. He had his moments. Mm-hmm. Overeem was covering up, and he was just absorbing the shots, rolling with some punches. And when I first saw it, whenever he landed against Overeem, I'm like, he turns around and he just starts walking away, and I'm thinking, fight isn't over, bud. And then Overeem stands up, and then the ref just calls it. And I think the reason he called it is because he saw his lip was so messed up, bro.
Well, and dude, he was wobbly. He was out. He was KO'd right there. He was out. He fell. He got up. Then his legs weren't under him. And then, his lip was like gashed to his nose. That was bad.
Yeah, I don't disagree with the stoppage at all. But if he wouldn't have stopped it there and Jairzinho just thought he won, there would have been like 5 seconds left. It would have just ticked down. Overeem would have got the decision.
Oh, he knew the damage he caused. He knew it.
Yeah, he did. The ref stopped it, so.
But I gotcha. A little premature.
Moving on to Gane.
Yeah.
He's undefeated. He's ranked number 7. He got a KO against JDS as well. That was his most recent fight. He's got some decent fights. I think he's really grown just in the few fights he's had in the UFC.
Yeah, neither of these guys have the craziest opponents, the craziest history, except for Rozenstruik fighting Francis, but that didn't end well.
Yeah, and him fighting Overeem and JDS is no slouches there. I mean, they're kind of on the tail ends of their career.
The Overeem one, sure. I'll give him that one too. JDS is on the downhill though.
For sure. All right, so I guess we can move on to the technicals of this whole thing. What do you think about the striking department? Who do you think's got the edge here, bud?
Gane, bro. I gotta say, yeah, I've seen more from him, man. I know he doesn't have the knockouts like Rozenstruik does, but I don't know, man. There's just something about the way he moves, the way he lands. He mixes it up a lot. Uses his kicks and punches and elbows and everything, bro.
Well, I'm going to totally disagree. I'm going to go with Rozenstruik for sure because he's got like this extensive kickboxing background. He's 76-8, which is crazy. I don't know what organizations he fought for or whatever, but that's a lot of stand-up. Like you said, Gane's got that nice movement and stuff, but what I've seen from him in his fights is he likes to exit with his chin up a lot. And I can see as he exits, getting a little too close, and Rozenstruik just timing up a counter. Jairzinho has a real good chance of catching him as Gane exits. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Rozenstruik for the edge on striking. All right, so moving on to the wrestling. Who do you think's got the edge there, bub?
Gane again, bro.
Gane 2, Rozenstruik 0.
Bro, Gane 2-0 on my man Rozenstruik. Who do you got?
So when you look at the Overeem fight with Rozenstruik, he got taken down a few times. So his takedown defense is lacking. I would definitely go with Gane with the edge in wrestling. All right, moving on to the BJJ section. Like I said, we haven't seen any grappling from Rozenstruik.
Yeah, man. This
Pretty much same thing here, man. Gane's got some submissions. Rozenstruik wants to strike. It's in his name. Edge, Gane.
yeah, gone again for me, bro.
Moving on to endurance. Rozenstruik, once he jumped into the UFC, bro, he upped that training. He was going 2-a-days, and then he's like, nah, we in the big game now. We're going 3 a day. Dude's training 3 times a day. How? What do you mean? Maybe he's overtraining. He's overtraining so much that his cardio is just through the roof. And we haven't seen Gane even go to a 5th round. He hasn't fought a 5-round fight. And you can't judge somebody if they've never been there. So you got to go with the edge, Rozenstruik.
Yeah, just
again.
just looking at the history of it. History of their fights, Rozenstruik.
So when we move on to the chin, who's got the better jaw?
Bro, who's got the better jawline, bro?
Who's got the better jawline? That's how you do it.
Yep. Direct correlation. Direct correlation.
If you got a double chin, you ain't got no chin. I'm going to have to go with Rozenstruik as well, even though he got KO'd by Francis. Everybody does. That's just how it goes, man. We haven't really seen Gane get hit clean. We've seen JDS piece him up a couple, 2-3 good punches in that fight, but nothing like crazy because he's always moving. You can't really land on him clean.
Yeah, I think he's going to be slipping him and piecing up Rozenstruik. And Rozenstruik's, if it came down to it, I think Rozenstruik's chin will give out before Gane's does. I think he's going to be able to take Rozenstruik's hits for sure, man.
So, final prediction.
Final
Who you
predictions.
got, Brent?
I got Gane, unanimous decision. What about you, bro?
Man, I'm going to go with Rozenstruik, bro. We're going against each other, and I came into this video thinking I'm just going to pick whatever Brent doesn't. And based on that, it's probably going to be a freaking draw. But we're running with it, man. I really think Rozenstruik's going to catch him. He carries his power into the later rounds.
How I'm looking at this is Gane is on the come up. Rozenstruik already had his chance against Francis and got beaten back down. Gane, we don't know how he can handle. He might be able to be the one who could finally take Francis.
Man. So you really like the upside here.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at the upside. How do you think Rozenstruik's gonna win?
I think what's going to happen is you're going to have Surreal Gane bouncing around doing his thing, and he's going to enter in, and he's going to have his hands down when he exits, and he's going to get caught with a big right, and Rozenstruik's going to finish it. So if I have to get real specific with the finish, I'm going to go with a 3rd round TKO Rozenstruik.
Damn, bro. Okay.
I love it. We're different. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I think Gane's on the come up. He hasn't had the toughest opponents, but I have faith.
What do you think is going to happen to each fighter if they win or lose?
I could see the winner going against Derek Lewis, kind of like that bracket we got going. And then I could also see the winner going against Curtis Blades, though. Honestly, man. It kind of depends just what the timelines are looking out. If Derek Lewis wants to hold off and fight for the strap, or if he's going to get in there to kind of solidify his status as the #1 contender.
I'm in total agreement with that, man. You might have the loser fight an up-and-comer in the division. There's a lot of young guys coming up. All right, guys. If you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe so you ain't going to miss any of these videos. Hit that bell. Ding, ding.
Peace.